Hello, my name is Name. Welcome to my channel. We read a new children's story every day, and today we will read Soso and the Magic Mirror. Once upon a time, there was a girl who loved dressing up. Her name was Soso. She had all sorts of colorful clothes. Soso loved fashion, music, art, everything beautiful. One Saturday, there was a big street fair in her town. All of Soso's favorite things were there: yummy food, fun games, and beautiful accessories. But the most amazing thing of all was a huge mirror tent. It was decorated with sparkling stars and planets. Inside, an old wizard was waiting. "Welcome," he said to Soso. "Look inside this mirror and you will see your wishes come true. Look into my magic mirror and you can become whoever you want to be." Soso gasped. She always wished she could be many different people. Now her wish was coming true. She looked into the mirror. In the reflection, she saw herself as a strong and brave pirate captain wearing an eye patch and a red bandana. She also had a big cutlass. Matey," she said to herself. The pirate in the mirror laughed and threw her head back. Then she disappeared. Soso felt a little scared, but mostly excited. She knew she had to do something now as a pirate captain. The old wizard told her to leave this place. "You have to show us what you can do. As each reflection, you must complete a challenge." The first challenge was to find treasure. A map appeared in Soso's hand. It showed where she had to dig. She started digging. At first, it was hard work, but then she hit something made of metal. She kept digging until she found a chest full of gold coins. Treasure!" she cried out loud. The pirate in the mirror smiled. When Soso finished the challenge, the pirate disappeared and she was back to being herself again. But before she could take a breath, she saw someone else reflected in the mirror. It was her as a glamorous rock star. She was wearing sunglasses and a leather jacket. She also held a shiny microphone. "Rock and roll," she sang. The rock star threw her head back and smiled at Soso. Then she disappeared. Soso knew she had to perform on stage to pass the Rockstar's challenge. She put on a pair of sunglasses and took the microphone. "Hi everybody," she said. A crowd of cheering fans appeared in front of her. They wanted her to sing. She started singing her favorite song. Everyone cheered and clapped. After her performance, the rock star in the mirror smiled. She gave Soso a thumbs up and then she disappeared. Then Soso saw a third reflection. This time she looked like a funny wizard. She wore a pointy hat and had a long white beard. She also had glowing green eyes. "Abracadabra," the wizard said. Then she disappeared. Soso knew she had to impress the wizard. But how? Where was her magic wand? Suddenly, she felt something in her pocket. She pulled out a comb. It wasn't just any comb though. It was a magic comb. When she ran it through her hair stood on end. She tried it again. This time, she made a flower grow from her fingertips. But she needed bigger magic. She thought about the entire forest, all the animals and plants. She focused her energy and said, "Oh, great wizard, help me." Her eyes glowed green. Then she waved her magic comb. The sky rumbled and lightning flashed. Rain poured from the clouds and the wind blew. All the plants in the forest grew at once. Birds flew through the air and deer ran around her. The wizard in the mirror smiled. "Well done, little wizard," She closed her glowing eyes and disappeared. And now Soso was back to being herself again. But the old wizard didn't look happy. He frowned. He said, "You have passed all 3 challenges, but there is one more thing you need to do." Soso asked, "What should I do?" The old wizard pointed his finger at the mirror and said, "Bring back all the reflections." Soso knew what she had to do. She walked into the mirror. She entered the world of the pirate captain. She searched everywhere, but she couldn't find the pirate anywhere. Then she heard a familiar voice. Matey." She turned around and saw the pirate. She was hiding behind a barrel. "Let me guess," Soso said. "You want to go home, right?" The pirate nodded. So Soso took her hand and together they went back through the mirror. She entered the world of the rockstar. Everywhere, Soso saw instruments, amplifiers and microphones, but the rock star was nowhere to be found. She asked a fan where the famous musician was. "Oh, she went backstage a while ago," the fan said. Soso walked backstage, but the rock star was gone. Then she heard a guitar playing a beautiful melody. She followed the sound and saw the rock star sitting on a stool. She played a sad song. "Do you miss your old life?" Soso asked. The rock star nodded between 2 guitar chords. "Don't worry," Soso said. "We'll bring you back." She took the rock star's hand and together they returned through the mirror. Finally, Soso entered the wizard's lair. She looked everywhere, but she couldn't see the wizard. She walked into the forest. She could hear birds singing and flowers growing. But where was the wizard? Then she saw something strange. The wizard was standing right in front of her, but she was looking at her feet. "Excuse me," Soso said, "but I want to bring you back." The wizard slowly looked up. "You don't understand," she said softly. "I am not a reflection. I am you." Soso didn't understand. "Are you me?" she asked. "Yes," the wizard said. "When you looked into the mirror, you saw parts of yourself. Your adventurous side, your creative side, your magical side. All these wonderful things are inside you. You can be anything you want to be." Soso thought for a moment. She looked into the mirror behind her. She saw the pirate, the rock star and the wizard. They were all looking at her. "So you're saying," Soso began, "that I don't need the mirror to be these people?" The wizard smiled. "That's right. The mirror only showed you what you already can do. You don't need the mirror anymore." Soso smiled back. She didn't need to be anyone else. She liked being herself. Then Soso and the wizard returned to the fair. The other reflections followed them. Soso thanked the old wizard for the amazing experience. "You are very welcome," the wizard said. "Now you know you can be anything you want to be." Soso looked at her colorful clothes. She could be a pirate, a rock star, or a wizard. But most of all, she liked being herself. She was Soso and she was unique. No one else was exactly like her. When they arrived at the fair, the sun was shining and the colorful flags fluttered in the wind. Soso had so much fun at the fair. She rode a Ferris wheel and won a big teddy bear. She ate sweet cotton candy and drank tasty lemonade. When she looked into the mirror at the fair, she saw her real reflection. She had a beautiful smile. She was Soso and she was perfect just the way she was. She was kind, smart, funny and creative. And she could be anything she wanted to be because the most important thing is to be yourself. The end. Thank you for watching. See you next time.